The controversial internet entrepreneur Kim Dotcom wants his legal battle against the US to be live streamed on YouTube. A New Zealand judge ruled last year that Dotcom can be extradited to face money laundering charges in the United States. He has appealed against the ruling related to his website, Mega Upload. But despite facing a possible jail sentence, Kim Dotcom already has plans to revive his controversial file-sharing business, as Andre-Pierre du Plessis reports.
In the early 2000s, this man was responsible for at least 4% of all internet traffic worldwide. Kim Dotcom became a millionaire from creating a website widely used to illegally download songs, TV shows, and movies. But Mega Upload was shut down by US authorities, saying it cost copyright holders more than $500 million.
If we think of it like that.
Arrested after a dramatic raid of his New Zealand estate in 2012, Dotcom was soon out on bail. He's now pressing ahead with plans for a new file-sharing website set to officially launch next year. Dotcom is, however, still facing charges in the US of racketeering, copyright infringement, and money laundering. But he believes a trial in America won't be fair.
The allegations against us are wrong. We are innocent, and we will prevail.
Appealing against the New Zealand ruling that would have him extradited to the US, Dotcom wants all his supporters to follow his legal battle over the internet.
Live streaming has been used successfully in New Zealand in cases of significant public interest. In this case, live streaming is necessary to give meaningful effect to the principle of open justice.
As part of his court appeal, Dotcom highlighted how he was forced to delay having children since his arrest made his life a nightmare, a continuing theme in his newly found music career. But regardless of what happens during the hearing, expected to last at least 6 weeks, Dotcom has promised that his new website will be ready by January. A site that, despite including micropayments this time around, will no doubt cause even more controversy. Andre-Pierre du Plessis, TRT World.
Well, joining me from New York with more on this story, we can speak to Natan Edelsburg, executive editor of the digital media company, The Drums Found Remote. Welcome back to Money Talks, Natan. Despite sites like Mega Upload and Napster being defunct, how prolific is internet piracy?
You know, it's extremely prolific and huge. A recent report from an analytics company called Muso actually pointed out that in the last year, there were over 78 billion visits to piracy sites. So it's a big issue, and the United States is the leader in piracy still for TV and film. And I think the trend we're seeing now in a post-Mega Upload world, that piracy is actually increasing more and more to streaming sites. So even though Mega Upload was shut down, there are tons of others, and I think that the U.S. government wants to set an example by bringing Kim Dotcom to the U.S. to put him on trial.
How has Dotcom, as well as those other sites that you mentioned, been able to exploit the market for so long?
You know, I think it's just the nature of how the internet works. It's just so easy to instantly pull up a site to grab content from your cable provider or find it illegally. So as the internet matures, as people get more smartphones and better access to internet, it's more easy than ever to find the content you want. And while we now have sites like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and many others around the world, the issue is not everything is always available on the platform you want. So people who are lazy and don't have patience to wait for it to appear on a service they pay for, just go to piracy sites to find it when they need it.
Now, being on trial is not really good PR for anyone, but he wants to stream this live on the internet. Is this a money spinner?
Yeah, you know, Kim definitely a good publicist for himself. I think that it's definitely going to be used to promote his new site. I think he's sincere when he says he wants transparency with his case, but I think the whole idea is this is a, you know, Julian Assange type character who is not afraid of the press, is not scared, and wants to use every chance he can get to get publicity. And I think, you know, even though what he did is definitely considered illegal by United States law, again, pushing the envelope and at least pointing out issues that there are in the way we consume and access content today. case. So I think there will definitely be some positives that come out of it, if at the very least it's the conversations that we have about the state of piracy.
OK, Natan Edelsburg in New York, thank you very much for speaking to us on Money Talks. Well, that's it from me and the team in Istanbul. Thanks for watching Money Talks. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. See you then. Bye-bye.